To our Father. It was written from notes prepared by my mother in the last 24 hours. While many of the words are not mother's, all of the facts given are mother's. Father was born in Bruin, Kentucky, Elliott County, April 23, 1892. Due to reasons beyond his control, Father was raised by his grandparents from birth through age 9. He then lived with them again from age 11 through age 14. They owned a 1,000-acre farm and raised general produce, plus cotton and tobacco, and some cattle. Father worked on the farm from age 3 to 9.
3 to 9?
Fields. Sometime during this period, Father attended school through the 2nd grade. This farm had many acres, a forest filled with wild game, a large lake, and many streams with good fishing. Like most boys, Father loved the outdoors, the hunting and fishing. Occasionally, while hunting, he would outwit a wild turkey or some other game. His grandmother was so pleased when he returned with this game, for this meant fresh wild meat on the table. Father had daily chores to do over and above working in the fields, such as feeding the cattle, milking the cows, chopping wood, carrying water, etc., plus helping his grandmother in the house and in the garden. You can readily see that Father's fun times were few. He never really had the opportunity to be a child or to enjoy childhood. One day when he was 7 years old, Father went hunting with some uncles and friends. He was the last one in line due to being the youngest. While walking through the brush and willows, one willow snapped back, raking Father across the left eye, permanently blinding his father in this eye. It was a detached retina.
Oh, gosh.
I don't ever recall hearing Father complain about this or to curse his ill luck. It obviously hurt him in future years in employment, but he never let it become a handicap, nor did he ever use it as an excuse. One day while working on the farm at approximately age 9, he heard people working on the railroad. He watched them several times and became friendly with the foreman. He brought them water, fruit, nuts, and various other goodies. One day the foreman asked Father if he wanted a job as their water boy. He was able to convince his grandparents to let him do this. I believe this paid him about 25 cents per day. His job consisted of carrying 2 large buckets on a yoke across his shoulders, walking to one of the many local springs.
How old was he, Mom?
He was 9.
Oh.
He'd filled 2 large buckets.
Wow.
He brought clean, cold water to the crew. He worked at this for about 1 year, and during that time he lived with a section foreman and his family.
Wow.
This is obviously where my father developed his deep love for railroads and their travel possibilities. When this job ended at approximately age 10, Father decided to not return to the farm. He subsequently got a job in a coke mill in Ashland, Kentucky. He was employed as a car filler and switchman. Yes, he was a man then. His job consisted of running the empty railroad cars under a loading chute, setting the brakes, then to proceed to fill them with coke, which was used in the steel industry. He would then climb on top of the car, release the handbrake, and coast this